Hi, my name is Tahila Asen, and I'm a realtor in Abuja. And today I'll be giving you realtor, like basically real estate 101 course in Abuja. So I'm just going to be explaining real estate in Abuja to you like a 5-year-old. So but at the end of this video, there is know-how that you will now understand the basics in real estate. So if you're looking forward to investing in real estate in Abuja, this is a good video for you to watch and learn from. And if you have any more question at the end of this video, drop a comment and we'll reach out to you. I will explain anything you need me to explain. So thank you, and look out. So let's talk about the different properties type we have in Abuja. We have the apartment. The apartment is like a big Lego box with different floors. Then we have the the houses. The houses are like a single Lego box with just you in it. And then we also have the land. The land is like a big empty space where you can build anything you want. That is the land. Then we have the commercial property. The commercial properties is like a big space where you can build a school, you can build shops, different shops. Basically that is what the commercial properties are all about. Then let's talk about the different locations that you can build or you can buy into in Abuja. We have Maitama. Maitama is like a fancy neighborhood where cool people are located, or where you can see the cool buildings, the most expensive fanciful buildings basically. Then apart from that, we have the Asokoro. Asokoro is a very important area. It is like where the who and who is found. Excuse me. It's more like where the diplomats are, where we have the NGOs, the NGOs, the embassies, and houses of ambassadors and other diplomats. Basically that is where what you can see in Asokoro. Then we have the Wuse 2 / Central Business District. That is like the commercial hub of Abuja, where you can find restaurants, businesses, and business district area is like the name implies. Basically it's where businesses are found in Abuja, where the secretariat is, where all the government offices, most of the government offices, the state license offices are found. So this is where you can find such, or restaurants, any other thing commercial related, you can find it in Wuse or Central Business District area. Yeah, so let's move. Let's talk about the regulations. So in Abuja, what we have this thing that is called zoning laws. So in zoning laws, these are like basically rules about what you can build in a certain area. Basically that is what zoning is. Then we have building codes. So building codes are like rules on how you can build. So how do you build in this area? So like we talk about the type of building you can build in a particular area, and then how can you build, you understand. Then we'll talk about license on license. So licenses are like special permits that gives you the right to operate a particular business in a particular area. So if you want to build in Abuja, like if you want to build a particular building or a particular structure for business, you need a permit to allow you do that. Let's talk about the types of documentation when it comes to Abuja properties. So we have the deeds, or not just Abuja properties, but then properties in general. When you're dealing with land and properties in general, these are some of the documents that you should have in mind and you should have knowledge of. We have deeds. Okay, so like I told you earlier, I'm going to explain these things like I'm explaining them to a 5-year-old. So a deed is like a special paper that says you own the land, you understand. Then apart from the deed, we have the title. The title is a certificate that says you own this property, you get. Then we have permits. Permits are like special permission to build or to renovate a particular property. You get. Then let's go to agents. When you want to buy or sell properties, you need someone to help you, like having a super cool Lego, like I say, like a super cool Lego ambassador who knows everything about the city and that can help you, basically. That is who an agent is, you understand. Okay, then let's move on to the pricing. So for pricing, in case of pricing, the real estate in Abuja has various pricing plans. Like if you want something in the highbrow area or in the prime area, you can look for something in Maitama, Asokoro, Wuse, Gadua, Gariki, that Gariki 1 or Gariki 2, Utako, Uye is just coming up, so we can buy into Uye if you want. And then if you're on a budget, then now you can now look at Lokogoma, Kabusa, Apple resettlement. Apple resettlement is actually not cheap. Yeah, Apple resettlement is not cheap. So, but maybe you can now look at Taffy. Like currently, we have a project going on in Taffy. So, if you want to key into that, you can let me know in the comment section. Then you can also look at places like Karachi. Most people don't really think about Karachi, but Karachi is very close to town, and now there's a new access road, so you can actually look into that. It's a very good opportunity to invest in, and it's quite affordable. We also have a project. Yeah, basically that is it. So let me just give you a brief summary. So in today's topic, we talked about the building types in Abuja, the different types. We have property, the regulations that guide building in Abuja, agency. We talked about agent, the person that helps you to find land of already built structure. We talked about the regulation. We talked about zoning, and what did we also talk about? We talked about documentation, deed, titles, and licenses, basically. So that is it from me to you today. If you have any question about Abuja property, or you are looking forward to investing in Abuja, or you want to invest in land or property or any kind of business, let me know in the comment section, and I'll be glad to help you. And if there's anything about real estate in Abuja you want me to talk about, let me know in the comment section. Thank you, and have a great day, and see you next time, same time on my channel. Bye. To subscribe, leave a comment, like, share, so that this video can gain traction. Thank you.